The String Games is a coming-of-age novel. It's in 3 parts, so it follows the journey of Nim, the protagonist, when she's 10 years of age, at a holiday in France, where her brother goes missing, her younger brother goes missing. And then we meet her again when she's 15 years of age, and she's become a vulnerable young person due to this experience. Then later, at the end of the novel, in the 3rd part, we meet her as a 23-year-old, where she's able to address issues of unresolved grief and move forward with her life. The idea for the String Games started with the experience of losing a child. I think all parents have been through this, and that moment of absolute sheer panic when you can't find your child, when they're not where they're expected to be. And I wanted to investigate what it would be like for an older sibling to lose their younger brother. And string has become a controlling metaphor for the novel. I have always loved string games, so I've played them all my life. And you may know this string figure of the Cat's Cradle. So the first part of the novel is actually called Cat's Cradle because it is an example of the nurture and care my protagonist receives at a time of trauma. And then in the second part of the novel, we have the hand of a 15-year-old. And this string figure is called the Worm, and it's indicative of the peer pressure that my protagonist experiences during those vulnerable teenage years. And then the third part of the novel has this really complicated string figure called Jacob's Ladder. And in this part of the novel, my adult is able to pull the threads of her life into an ordered pattern, and the trajectory of her life is upward because it's a ladder. So string is a controlling metaphor within the novel. So I have characters that need to cut the apron strings, characters that are strung along, characters that are puppets on strings. To have the String Games as a finalist in the People's Book Prize is obviously an absolute honour. Provides a platform for my novel to reach a wider audience. I think there's some really powerful messages in the novel about how we can build our resilience to overcome even really extreme examples of loss, and how we can all enjoy fresh starts and new beginnings.